This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by
nhliberty.org. nhliberty.org.
And I myself will be working to shrink the size of government there.
He's been at it for 100 days, and now he's crossed the 1,000-mile mark. Free Stater Will Buchanan, a Ridleyography student, one of my students, is walking across America for more freedom, walking from Oregon to New Hampshire, where he will live.
The purpose of the Walk for Liberty is twofold. One, to support Ron Paul in his campaign for liberty, and two, to raise awareness of the fact that people all over the country who think government is too big, too intrusive, and too out of control are moving to New Hampshire as part of an effort called the Free State Project to work together in shrinking government on a state and local level, rather than having their efforts diluted by being spread out over a national level. As of mile 15.77, I will have walked 1,000 miles on the Walk for Liberty. I've now walked 1,000 miles for liberty.
As of August 2008, Will is in Montana. And it's interesting to listen to him. He has various gripes about the government situation in Montana, which sort of remind us why we actually didn't pick Montana as the Free State candidate. For those who aren't already aware, Will is joined in part on part of the trip by his wife, and he's also got other relatives that are supporting him by driving an RV behind him, essentially, although it's not always available. He's also been joined by a documentary crew, the Heller Goodale crew. And he would like you to join him if you're going to be traveling through an area that if he's going to be traveling through an area that you live. He's looking for other Free Staters and liberty lovers to join him on the walk here and there. I don't know exactly what his path is going to be, but from Montana to New Hampshire shouldn't be too hard to figure out. Go by walkforliberty.com, and that'll have a lot of the details of what he's going to do next. As you can see, he's making a good effort to capture some of the beauty of Montana, videotaping the scenery as he sees it, as he walks past it. Of course, he's also interacting with locals. As you can see, he has learned from his Ridleyography training the art of the close-up. One thing that I'm sort of disappointed, though, is that there hasn't been more mainstream media coverage of Will, and I don't think that's his fault. I think that's sort of our fault, because if someone were available to just make some calls and send some news releases to media outlets that are along his path, I think some of them would cover him. He probably doesn't have a lot of time to send out news releases since he's walking all the time. Anyway, to catch up with Will, at least virtually, and find out what you might be able to do to help him out, just visit walkforliberty.com. Congrats to Will for making it so far. This is Dave Ridley signing out for RidleyReport.com this August 9th, 2008.
You know how I'm always talking about the fact that if you go to the State House and you swing your fist, you hit a member of the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance. Well, I've never actually showed you any video of the way the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance is able to just pack the State House full of liberty activists. Take a look at this. On this day, we had about 30 activists, I think, to fight for more freedom in New Hampshire and prevent the State House from passing bad bills. There have been times where we've had more like 50. Here they are meeting with the governor the same day. And they've had quite a bit of legislative success, too. That's why I'm a member of the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance, and hope you will be too. Find out more at nhliberty.org. nhliberty.org.